today?
Yeah. We have 14th finish.
15th we have not done it.
No, 14th completed.
14th we have completed, correct?
Yeah.
And 15th we have not touched.
No.
Oh, okay. So we are in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is otherwise known as Sannyasa Yoga. So far, what we have seen is Lord has talked about the two ashramas. Either you can continue as a grihastha or you can take a life of a sannyasi. So two lifestyles Lord has talked about, and he said you have the option to choose any one you like. There is no problem about that. And then he talked about two sadhanas. One is karma yoga, and now he's talking about the jnana yoga. So far, he has talked about the karma yoga part of it. So in the 14th verse, if you look at it, let's have a look at it. Let me share with you to remind you. Yeah. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्म फलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. So here, now the Lord has finished about the karma yoga. Now he is talking about the jnana yoga. So here, he is talking about what is actually jnana yoga. We have seen that to know your true self, that is the jnana. And why it is necessary? Because we have the ajnana, because we do not know who we really are. So the problem is that we do not know who we are. So if we do not know who we are, so what can be the solution? The solution is to know ourselves. So what is the necessary here? The Atma Jnana, to know about our own self. So that is the knowledge which we lack. So like if we lack the knowledge about physics, we have to learn physics. If we do not know chemistry, we have to know chemistry. So if we do not know Atma Jnanam, so we have to know is Jnana. That means Jnana about our true self. So that is Atma Jnanam. So that is what revealed by Jnana Yoga. Now, so if Jnana Yoga is necessary, the problem in our lives are coming because we do not know who we really are. And the solution is knowing who we are, which is provided by Jnana Yoga. The question is then why Karma Yoga was necessary? Was it necessary? Why do you think so? Anyone who want to share anything? Why Karma Yoga is necessary?
Because one can't live without karmas.
Okay, that is one. Yes, then?
For Chit Shuddhi and getting rid of impurities of mind.
Correct. Karma Yoga is necessary to have the qualification to get into Jnana. And what is that qualification? The qualification is to have the purity in mind, Chitta Suddhi. And what are the impurities in the mind? Our Raga Dvesha, that means our likes, dislikes, our habitual tendencies, our preconceived notions. All these are negative qualities, jealousy, anger, ego, All these are the impurities in the mind. With those impurities in mind, one, even if one goes into Jnana Yoga, which is consist of Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, it is not possible to know it because it will not sink. It's not a theory that I go to the class, I read it, my lecturer or teacher tells me what it exactly it is, now I understand. If it would have been left at the stage of understanding, then we don't need that qualification. What is the difference here? Can you think of what is the difference? I do not know physics. I go to the class. The teacher explains to me. The lecturer explains to him. I have now understood.
Baba, we
If the-
experience.
Yeah, because what happened there, I just understood it. A plus B square is A square plus B square 2AB. I understood how it is. But here, not only if I get what is the jnanam, now after this class, and all of us, most of us, we know who we really are. Then why it is not sinking in? Is it this knowledge is available when I am interacting with this world? Or I'm still body centric? When I'm thinking of who I am, what I want, whatever I want to achieve, whatever I want to eat, whatever I want to experience, always you will find we are body centric. I am a Gen X, this is my body, this I cannot eat, this I can eat, this what I can do it. All relationship, I am the child of so and so parents, my children are the so and so, my spouse is this, my friends are this, my relatives are this. So everything is body centric. Now, suddenly Jnana Yoga comes and tells that you are not who you really think you are. You are that Satchid and Ananda Swarupa. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. That is what that is your higher self. So when that comes, then how I shift my identity, which is so far centered on my physical body, to that higher nature, that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman, all pervading eternal consciousness is awareness is me, how that will be there in my mind. So that means when I am going to eat something, if by my higher nature, what I will do, this is my body, I am using it, okay, this needs this food, let me give it to him. It's not question of like or dislikes. Like when you have a car, so whether it can take petrol or it can diesel. So you go to a filling station. If it is diesel, just put diesel. If it is petrol, put petrol. That's it. Oh, petrol is good. So now let me put, in the diesel car, you put petrol. It will not work. So this dislikes, it will not work if you are centered on your higher self. What is necessary, you just take it. There's no question of likes and dislikes there. Because in the world, in the creation, there are no accidents. Everything is planned. So as per plan, you act. That's it. There's no question of I like. Why we are having all this? Because we have the free will. There is no Vedanta, there is no, these teachings for animals because they live by instinct. There's no choice there. The problem comes when we have a choice, we have a free will. Whether I will eat vegetarian, non-vegetarian, fish, chicken, mutton, or, without calorie, with gluten-free. So all these choices when you are given, so if you go by your choice, then take ownership of those choices because you made a choice. And because we have done that, Now we are suffering. So whatever is happening, because that we have already done it. Now, so all our thoughts, actions, and our habitual tendencies is body centric. This is what we have thought that we are. Now we have to change it. What the Atma Jnanam is saying, that you have to change it and you have to know who you really are, first thing. Second thing, once you know that, get established in that knowledge. It should be available at every moment of your life. So if that is the case, that's why you need to have these qualifications before you come to Jnana Yoga. And what is that qualification? Is to have Chitta Suddhi. And Chitta Suddhi is only possible through Karma Yoga activities. Even if you are a sannyasi, still you have to go to Karma Yoga, because in sannyasi, the initial stages of brahmachari or is sannyasihood also, there are a lot of activities, social activities, or the ashrama activities. A lot of activities are assigned to a seeker. Why? Because this Chitta Suddhi has to be attained. And that can only come through activities, action. So that has come. Now, after that Lord has finished that, then he came to the 14th verse. In the 14th verse, what he's saying, let's again, I'll share that with you. No kartutvam. So this is my higher nature. Now Lord is talking about my higher nature. So he's saying, no kartutvam, no karmani lokasya srujati prabhu. Neither the sense of doership nor the actions come from God. God means here Brahman. Because we had seen the higher nature of myself and the higher nature of the Lord as one and the same, because that is same awareness principle. So awareness plus body mind of Ajanak is Ajanak. The same awareness of the body mind of Ashok Baba is Ashok Baba. Same awareness plus the body and mind of Prasant Baba is Prasant Baba. And same awareness for the whole creation is God. So that's why Lord is saying, so here he is saying that your higher nature, when you are established in your higher nature, you are a akarta. From where this whole chapter has his name, Sannyasa Yoga. It's not that he has given up actions. What has happened? You have renunciated the ownership of the actions. Action per se, a jnani also doesn't give up. What you give up is the ownership of the action. That I am not doing, my body is doing. I am not running when I am going in the car from here to Oman. I am not going, my car is going. I don't take the ownership of that action. So similarly, here the ownership of all the actions you are not taking. So what is the sannyasa here? Renouncing the ownership of the actions is sannyasa. That's what he's saying. No kartutvam. He's not taking the doership of the action. Now he's talking about the Lord. No kartutvam, no karmani. There is no action for the Lord. But in needs presence, all the activities is going on. In the presence of the sun, all the activities are going on. In the presence of the light, every action is going on. It enables all actions, but it is not involved in any action. Like space, everything is happening in space, but it is not attached. Are you getting it? In one of his recent talks in Canada, Guruji was saying, see our lower chakras. The first chakra is which chakra? Muladhara chakra. Muladhara chakra is what element?
Earth elements.
The earth element. Earth element gets contaminated by everything. And earth element controls what aspects of our life? Artha means whatever we are acquiring, money, house, power, position,
All materialistic.
all whatever we need to maintain our physical body is controlled by our Muladhara chakra. Muladhara chakra is earth element and it is easily get contaminated by anything. Yes or no? Let's go to the second center. Second center is
Swadhisthana chakra.
Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra represents what element?
Water.
Water
Rela-
element.
yeah.
What it controls?
Relations.
All our kama
Relationships and
purusartha. That
pleasures.
means pleasure, relationship. Water is also easily contaminated by everything. Yes or no? Yes. Now let's go to the then which
Manipura.
chakra? Manipura chakra. Manipura chakra represents what? Fire
Fire
element.
element.
Does fire get contaminated?
Yes.
To certain extent. Guruji, if you have remembered, Guruji gave an example of when you put salt, because I don't know, Guruji had science perhaps. You know, when you do that science experiment, when you put the salts in on the fire, the different colors come. That means it gets contaminated, but it's not easily contaminated. But to limited extent, contamination happens there in fire element. Now then go to the air
Air.
element, the heart chakra, anahata. And it controls what? It controls our
Emotions.
anahata chakra. No, mind.
Mind. Yeah.
Emotions is second. It is the mind. So anahata chakra controls their mind and it is the air element. Air elements gets contaminated because you put agarbatti, that's the smell comes. You put something fishy smell is coming. Air gets contaminated. Okay? Pollution is coming. Then you go to the
Vishuddha chakra.
Visuddha chakra, throat center. What it is?
Space.
Element? Space element. Space doesn't get contaminated. Space doesn't get contaminated. And whatever the Agnya chakra is your individual self, not gets contaminated. That is your higher self. And then Sahasrara, you have that awareness consciousness, which that is also not gets contaminated. The more and more you go up, more and more you remain a pure individual, which is expected. The more and more we are in the lower chakra, we are contaminated by this world environment, by our likes and dislikes, our habitual tendencies, vasanas, expectations of others. It's not that you will give up. You are not giving up all your lower chakra. You are not going to give up your money or house or relationship or mind, nothing. But you know that these are my instruments. These are not me. And only I will utilize to get what I want. That's it. It should not affect me the way now it is affecting me. Because if I don't get, I feel unfulfilled. I feel I'm lacking something. I have to get this one. Why? Because I feel that is a part of me. Okay. So this is what he's saying. Na kartutvam, na karmani. Because if you are all pervading and eternal, where is the blessed need for anything? If you are all pervading, eternal, what you need? Because everything is in you. When you are a dreamer, just imagine, when you are a dreamer, the whole dream world you have created yourself. So in the dream world, what the dreamer wants? Because everything belongs to him. Similarly, That means if the dreamer has lost some money, in the dream character in the dream has lost some money, or he is made with an accident and he is crying. So what is the solution? Is to get the money or take him to the hospital, or what is the solution? Tell me, what is the solution? Suppose that what you do, you have lost money $1,000,000 in a dream.
Yeah.
You are crying. So what is the solution? We have to get you $1,000,000.
No, I'll wait up.
Wake up. You got it. You have to wake up to your real self. That is your waking self, because that's what who is dreaming. When you wake up, these so-called problems of dream world is solved. Similarly, Lord is saying here, when this waking, our waking now self is like a dreaming self. When you wake up to your higher nature, what will happen? All these problems will melt away. Then you will say, where are the problems? Have you got it? So when you wake up to your higher nature, the so-called problems of the lower nature, you will find it not only drop up, that is not there. If you remember the Mandukya Upanishad, there are two birds who are there. How many of you know this one? We have discussed so many times.
Yes,
How
Baba.
many birds are there? Two birds were there. One is sitting on the top of the tree, another is on the lower branch. So what the lower branch bird is doing, he is seeing fruits. So he's pecking it. So he finds it a sweet one, so he goes and picking another one, another one, another one. Then he comes to a bitter one. When he picks the bitter fruit, then he looks up. Then he sees the higher bird sitting on the top, calm, quiet, and peaceful. So then he said, oh my God, why I'm suffering? Let me go up. I will also feel like that perhaps. Then he goes to the next higher branch. Then when he goes there, then again he finds some fruits. Habitual tendencies, again he picks it at. He finds a nice one, he enjoys it, goes for another one, another one, till he comes again confronted with a bitter one. Then he cries, then he looks up, then he sees the higher bird, goes to the next branch. So similarly, whenever he is getting the kick in this world, the slowly he is trying to evolve spiritually. Then when he finally reaches the top, he finds that there is only one bird, and that the bird which was sitting on the top, and this lower bird was not there at all. Okay? And just imagine the same thing as a dreamer. The dreamer is dreaming. He is the higher bird. Who is the lower bird? The dream character inside the dream. He is hopping from one thing to another thing. The Visayi. It cannot give him happiness, whatever you want in this world, because it is not there. It is like that bone, the dog eating the bone. The bone doesn't have it. The world cannot satisfy you because it's not there. So when you wake up, then you find whole thing was just a drama. Similarly, when this lower bird goes to the top and he reaches the higher bird, then he found the lower bird was not there. It was like a dream world. So similarly here Lord is saying, no karmani. Karma is not for you. Lokasya srujati prabhu. Whatever for the Lord has created, whatever the action, he is not taking the sense of doership, nor the nature of actions comes from God. That means from your higher nature. There's no requirement of kartutvam or karma. Then no karma phala sayoga. That action and the result of the action, that it means that connection is also not given by the Lord itself. What exactly he's saying here? What he's saying, not only you are engaged in action where it is not necessary, and you have taken the ownership of the actions, then you also, on the top of it, you want, because I have done this action, the result of the actions to accrue to me. Because we feel that if I have put in efforts, the money should come to me. I'm looking at the only good things about it. But if the bad act I have done, Papa I have done, so where the Papa will come? Papa will come to you because you have asked for it. All the time you are saying, I have put in efforts, the results should come to me because I'm putting in the efforts. So what he's saying that this ownership of action and the result of the action, who has created or who has taken upon himself is the Visayi, a normal individual being. He's saying not Prabhu, it's not done by the Lord. Swabhavastu pravartate. So how it is happening? Swabhavastu, by own nature, it is enacted. So that's why the activities, how the activities happen? Because the Lord had already said that it happens because of the three gunas of the creation. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Because when they are not manifested, they are in equilibrium. When the equilibrium is lost, the creation starts. Because equilibrium is lost, then activities go on. So is the Prakriti which is doing the action. It is not what he is doing. You know, in the 27th verse of the 3rd chapter, he is saying, Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasaha kartutvam iti manyate. Ankara vimudatma kartutvam iti manyate. So Prakrutim kriyamanani, who is doing the action? Is Prakriti. He is doing, not the Purusha. That means you. You are not doing it. Gunai karmani sarvasas. Every action is done by the gunas, that sattva, rajas, tamas. When equilibrium is lost, action automatically happens. Then ahankara vimudatma. Because you are egoist, you are saying vimuda. Because he is deluded person. So he is saying kartutvam iti mannate. He feels that he has done it. I have done these activities and I want the result of that action. So he takes it upon himself. So this is the sad fate of each individual of us, all of us. Lord is saying. So what in this verse particularly, Lord has said that I am a karta. Or you, our higher nature is a karta. Now let's go to the 15th verse. 15th verse, he is talking about avokta. So he's saying, Nadate kasyati papam na chaiva sukrutam vibhuhu ajnanena vrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So nadate kasyati papam na chaiva sukrutam vibhuhu. So nadate kasyatit papam, he is not attached to the papam, or he has nothing to do with the papam. That means negative results of the actions. Na cha eva sukritam. Na cha eva sukritam. Sukritam means whatever the punyas you have done. So the Lord is saying vibhu, the Lord has nothing to do with it. Then, so why then it is happening? Let's understand it here. So where the action then is done? Action is done by my body. This is what we have to understand. The action is going on because Lord had said that you cannot live in this world without action. That means action is done by who? My physical body. Action is done by who? My subtle body, my mind. Because thought is an action. Because every action we said it is preceded by a thought. Thought comes in the mind. So who acts? Mind acts. Who acts? Physical body acts. I do not act. Ownership of the action doesn't belong to me. This is an instrument. I am like the screen on which the movie goes on. Even if, there is water in the movie, it doesn't drench the screen. If there is fire in the movie, it doesn't burn the screen. It remains unattached. Whatever happens, the activities, whatever happens, this space doesn't get entangled. Whether you build a house or you put an atom bomb or you do some puja, space has nothing to do with it. But in its presence, everything is done. And that's it, exactly us, our true nature. So that's why I see, Adi Sankara said, that's why he was saying, na punyam, na papam, na saukyam, na dukkham, na mantro, na tirtham, na veda, na gyaha, aham bhojanam, na bhojyam, na bhokta, chidananda rupa, shivoham, shivoham. I am that higher nature, Shivo, Lord Shiva. I have nothing to do. No punyam. The same thing, Lord here is saying, no punyam, no papam. No saukhyam, no dukkham. That is not happiness, no sadness, nothing belongs to me. No mantra, no tirtha, no veda, no yajna. Aham bhojanam, naiva bhojyam. Naham bhojam, naiva bhojyam. No eating, nor am the food. Who is me? Chidananda Rupa Sivoham Sivoham. So that is actually our nature. So this is what the Lord is saying. So now, then why it is happening? Ajnane abrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So but then why a Bisai, why a common person, why he does the otherwise, he takes the ownership of the actions and he suffers. He says, Ajnane abrutam jnanam. So his knowledge, that means that Atma Jnanam is covered, abrutam, by what? Ajnana. Ajnana about what? Atma Jnana. That means he doesn't have the self-knowledge. Ajnane abrutam jnanam. Tena, that person, he's saying muhyanti. Muhyanti means he is a deluded person. And he's not even telling he is a person. Lord is using the word jantavaha. Jantavaha is an animal. But the Lord is not even saying he is a human being. He's saying he is an animal. And Jantu comes from the Sanskrit word Puna Puna Ajaha. But the person who is repeatedly takes birth, that means who is repeatedly, you can take birth, if you repeatedly die, that means a person who is repeatedly getting born and dying is not even a human being. He's saying he is a Jantu. And why this birth and death comes? Why it comes? Tapasda. Why repeated births and deaths comes? Anybody?
Karma.
Yes. Absolutely correct. Because your karma phala, what is happens? Whatever activities we do, where it goes? Where it goes? To our sanchita karma.
Sanchita karma.
And whatever that is at the end of your life. Because in this life, whatever activities now we are doing it is called agami karma. That means karma which is going to come. That means it will be added up our sanchita karma. Then because the karma follow is there, so you have to, even if after our physical death, then what happens? Our subtle body, the mind, along with the chitta, which is the storehouse of this karma and our habitual tendencies, vasanas, takes another physical body. So from our sanchita karma, a part of the karma is given for clearance in the next life. That is called, what that is called? When you come, you are taking birth, in the next life, what comes with you?
Prarabdha.
Agam.
Prarabdha, correct.
Prarabdha.
So we get a part of it, prarabdha karma. So we continue. Then, if we continue as the same human being, same as a Visoi, then what will happen? Again, whatever activities, while on one side we will be trying to clear away our prarabdha, whatever activities now we are doing, it will again add to agami, and agami will, at the end of our life, again will add it to sanchita karma.
Sanchita.
Because always we feel whatever is happening to me that I deserve better than I am getting less, then we have the animosity to everything, everybody in this world. So that means what is happening? Either whatever little we try to clear from our prarabdha karma, the more karmas we are go on adding it. So it goes to the sanchita karma. Again, then what will happen? There is no liberation for you. You will go on taking birth after birth after birth after birth, because you have to exhaust that sanchita karma. But what happens? So that's what the Lord is saying. So repeatedly, birth and death will come, not for animals, not for us. But Lord is taking it so derogatively. He's saying, then you are not a human being. You are a jantu. You are an animal. See how strong words Lord is using for us. Yes, please.
I have one question, and I understand what you're saying. For the sake of argument,
Yeah.
there is a codependency of the Atman to manifest through the mind and body. But the
Yeah,
mind
it
and body,
utilizes. Yeah.
yes, is
Yeah.
relegated to almost being a liability.
Because what happened, the life comes because of the ajnana.
Ji.
So now you are going the question, then how the creation started. That is where if we go to the creation, that means if I have a human body, I have a tendency to fall into these traps, and I may add to my karma phala. But what happened when I was born first? And why I was born first? That what made me take this human body? Correct?
Ji, the whole
Because they
purpose of
say,
your mind-body complex is to manifest Atman. So
then
it's a very
why that desire came? Because they are saying the whole creation came because of ajnana, because you were not knowing yourself, because ajnana was the cause of the creation. Now the question, that's why comes, the ajnana comes first, or the creation comes first? Because only when the creation will happen, then you will have ajnana. But you are saying ajnana is the cause of creation. So that's why you will find after Adi Sankara, there are two, we said Bhamati school and Sureshwaracharya's, that is called, I'm forgetting this name. Okay, Bhamati school, Vivarana school. There are two schools came. As per the Bhamati, he said this avidya, this man ajnana was there in the where? In the awareness itself, in Brahman itself. Because that only led to creation. So how can it be with me? So that means if ajnana has come, it has come from Brahman only.
almost
So
ordained.
part of it has come to me. So that was his Bhamati school agreement. But Sureshwaracharya said, no, it cannot be Brahman. It can never be in Brahman. But Brahman is clean. It's Adityavat. Now in next verse it is saying Adityavat. In the sun, where question of the avidya will come there? So it is with the individual. Then the question is, how can then, if Ajnana is my cause of my birth, my creation, how can Ajnana be with me? So that's why then the best solution there is, this comes into picture. Let's try to understand this. If the creation is a linear one, it starts from here, goes straight line, then you can say, okay, this happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. But in our Sanatana Dharma, it is a circle. So you cannot pinpoint where it started. So then you will raise the question, where the Ajnana came, where this came, because Ajnana was there, then the creation has come. Because of the creation is there, Ajnana continues. So there is no pinpoint where you can say, oh, this is where Ajnana started. That's why when we are asking the question, do you know French? Niyama, do you know French?
Actually, I do little bit. But
Okay. I said, do
Chinese,
you
I
know
don't.
German? Do you know German?
I know that I don't.
No. But then the question is, from which date you don't know? If Ajnana is, I don't know. So from which date this Ajnana has come? Ajnana is anadi. That means if Ajnana is anadi, because you cannot pinpoint from this date, I don't know. I don't know German. Can you say, okay, from this, the date of my birth, from that day onwards, I do not know. But what happens in your previous birth? In the previous birth, you knew Germany? I don't know. So from which date this Ajnana has come? That means it's anadi. There is no beginning. That means it was always there. Another question also, another beautiful answer is, this question itself is wrong. How? The time and space comes with creation.
With mine.
So if time comes with creation, how can you say that creation started at this date? If there is a time is there already, I can say, okay, from this date, this has started. From before that, there was something. That's why you will find BC, before Christ. So that means what is happening? Because you are saying, okay, with Christ the creation came. So what is the before time? So they put it BC, before. So the counting from where it started, not from where it started. Are you getting it? Where the creation started. He's saying BC, before. You are going from that date, Christ's birthday. From there you are going backward. Are you getting it? How this it is difficult? Because you are trying to find out the beginning. Beginning you cannot find out. That's why Vivekananda had said, he said it is a wrong question. Because time and space came with creation. So that's why in our Sanatana Dharma, they found out that if you put it in a linear form, straight line it is going, the creation, then you have a problem of explaining this. That's why there is one Western philosopher who said, how the creation came? Because the Lord was alone. He was getting bored. So he hit upon a plan, okay, let me create, equivalent of myself, like 4 or 5 of us, then we'll play. Then he created 5 people and they started playing. But Lord being Lord, he is good in anything he does. So he did it so nicely, he forgot which one is right. So if that's right, everyone is searching, where is my godhood? And that is what we do in self-realization. That's a beautiful way of explaining it. But when Adi Shankara was also asked the same question, Adi Shankara said, why you are asking? Why you are asking? He said, because I don't know. He said, because you don't know, that means you have to first what is there, then you find out when it has not come. So sometimes these the questions are technically wrong questions. But let's understand, Ajnana leads to creation. That is, we can go with Ajnana creates this attachment to body mind, we can say, because that way is easily for us because of Ajnana, because we do not know. That's why we have got attached to actions, a result of the action. This which the Lord is talking about in this verse. Because in the 14th he said about the karma, and now he's talking about the karma phala. Why it is over? Because of Ajnana. So if we Ajnana also leads to creation, but that is in Upanishad, then in some other class again we'll discuss about that. But here Lord is talking about Ajnana leads to this attachment to the things of this world, Visaya. So that's why he's saying, the 14th verse, he said, don't take ownership of this action. Kartutvam, don't take it. It's not belongs to you. Then in this verse, he's talking about, don't take into the karma phalas also. It doesn't belong to you. If it is good or bad, it doesn't matter, because you are the screen. You are like space. You are like light. In your presence, everything happens. Why you are limiting yourself like the dream character? You are the dreamer. You are the creator of this whole creation. That is your rightful place. That's why it is said. That's why I try to understand what, because he's saying, if you know Brahmavit apnoti param, just understand this, all of you, very carefully. Brahmavit apnoti param. Knower of Brahman attains the highest. If I go to the physics class, I know how the apple falls, how I will get the highest. You don't get anything. You got there is knowledge only. You do not understand something, how the artificial intelligence works. You came to know about it. Then how it will that you will achieve the highest? In which situation it can come? In which situation it can come? When you have
When we
already
experience.
yeah, sorry, yes, please. Yes.
When I experience personally.
No, when you have already that same thing with you. When you have already the thing with you and you were not aware of it, when you know it, that means you get it. Are you getting it? There is a beautiful parable of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. So he was to give. A washerman goes and washes the cloth, in the banks of the river Ganges. So because they put a stone on which they heat this cloth in water, and whatever the soap or whatever they are using to clean it. And then he found with a very nice, beautiful stone he found. So on this, he was utilizing it. Then he said, okay, let me ask, is this something different? Let me ask. So he went, and his friend was a vegetable vendor. So he took it to him. So he looked at it. He said, it looks very nice, but I don't mind keeping it. So I will give you 10 rupees. He said, no, 10 rupees is okay, but it was a nice one. Let me keep it. So he kept it. So he went to few more persons, and at last he came to the gold merchant. When the gold merchant saw, he found that it is a diamond uncut, the biggest diamond he has ever seen. Then he gave ₹1,million. So, but what prior to that, what this man was doing, he's suffering, everything now is gone because he got his million, all his suffering is gone. Now he is peacefully, happily living. He had all the time this diamond, but he was utilizing to clean the clothes. The moment the knower of that Brahman, that means that diamond, who told him that this is diamond, because he was owning that, then he benefited from it. That means knowing that it is a diamond helped him because he was owning that diamond. Similarly, because this Atman is me, my true nature, I was not aware of it. I was utilizing it to wash the clothes. I was utilizing it to get things, small things from the world. Filter coffee, masala dosa, this is what I was going for it. But once I understood that this is the diamond, that's what we said the last time. Grama Desa
Baba, here
Prapti.
it is.
Yeah,
It's not
sorry.
understand. No, it is realize.
You realize it.
Yeah. So
When you realize
realization
the importance,
requires
yeah, because when you realize
knowing and
what you
realization.
want,
Yeah.
because you are not the dream character, you are the dreamer, you are the creator of this whole world. If you are that awareness and the awareness is one, Kshetragyam chapima viddhi sarvakhetresu bharata. Is this awareness behind me, awareness behind each of us is separate? He said, no, awareness is one. So in the 13th chapter, Lord is saying, Kshetragyam chapima viddhi sarvakhetresu bharata. I am the knower of all the Ketra. That means he is behind every individual, every creation. So awareness is one. If awareness is the creator of this whole world on which this whole world appears, that means that is like a dreamer. So you are the dreamer who has created this dream world. And then what is Ajay Naik? Ajay Naik is a dream character. The moment you are belittling yourself, limiting yourselves to this body, mind, intellect, you become a dream character. In the dream character, when he is walking on the MG road, chances are that he is going to meet with an accident, he is going to be subjected to the pollution, to the sound, everything. But who has created the whole creation, dream world? Who has created the MG world, the Bangalore city, and the whole creation? It's you as a dreamer. And you are happily ensconced in the air conditioned room in Dubai or Oman. Are you seeing the link where the suffering comes? Why this is necessary to wake up? That's why in Kathopanishad they say, Utishtaha Jagrataha. So get up, reclaim your true self. Okay, then another one. So we have 15 chapters. So 15th verse we've completed. Nadati Kasyate Papa. Then 16, we'll do it next class. Jnanena tu Gagya. Okay. So, anybody who have any questions or you want to share something? Yes, please. Rachita Vaidya, Piyush Baba, Bhavna ji,
No, Baba.
Javadi Ashok ji. Okay.
I have a question, Baba.
Yes.
As you said, that the awareness is that something which we have to realize that whatever is happening is means ownership of the action. If we don't take, and so the results also is not by the sorry. It's like I want to know who I am. So then how I can know who I am if the ownership of the actions are not taken by me? So how to realize that what I want, and I want to understand myself, or what I want actually who I am.
See, how we know if I understood your question is how I know I am this awareness, I am not this body mind, correct? That's your
Yes,
question.
yes.
Yeah, that is first thing that what this Lord does, or this what the scriptures first do, they will try to prove to you that you are not this body, mind, and intellect. So there are three ways of doing it. I'll just tell the names. But in and through our talks, sometimes we always discuss that. One is called Avasthatraya Viveka, means waking world, then your dream world and deep sleep world. Avastha means the state, three state. Viveka, that discrimination through the three states. That means whatever I am in the waking world, when I go to the dream world, I know that I was in the dream world, but then I survived. Waking world was not there. I was in only dream world. That means I can survive with the dream world. Then I went to the deep sleep world. So that means I was definitely there, because when I wake up, I say I had a deep sleep. So how from? That means I can live without waking world. I can live without dream world. I can live without deep sleep world. If I can live without my specs, that means specs is not an integral part of my body. Are you getting it? Similarly, if I can live, somebody can live without waking world, without dream world, and without deep sleep world. I can take it whenever I want it. I can utilize it. And other times I don't use it. That means I have to be something different from these three worlds. So from there, so that's when that means waking world, I am there. So you will prove that this body, mind, intellect is not you.
So that is awakening, right? That is awakening. But how I can know that what I am and what I want? Like
That's what I am coming. So when you is then you go on. That is another. It's called Drigdrisya Viveka. There are three ways of when they will say you why you are not this body, mind, intellect. One is Avasthatra, another is Panchakosa Viveka, also Drigdrisya Viveka, seer and seen. So out of these three, we'll discuss some other time. It will go. So then means if I am not this body, mind, intellect, then who I am?
yes,
Question is who I am.
yes, exactly.
Now he's saying that you will, if you search like that, you will never get it. He said, why?
Why?
How do you say? You are saying I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not the intellect. Then why I cannot know it? He said, you can never know it, because when you know something, that is a subject, and what you know becomes an object. Are you getting it?
Yes.
I see this body. I am holding this pen. I am holding this mouse. So this is an object. I am the subject. So if eyes can see you, so I am the subject. You are the object. So how can the subject become the object? If you say that I want to know myself, true self, you will never know. In the conventional sense, I cannot see it, I cannot feel it, I cannot touch it, I cannot smell it, I cannot taste it. You cannot do it, because then it becomes an object. If you can taste it, this is an object. If you can see it, is an object. Then how you will know?
Exactly.
He said, that means, are you saying that I will never know myself? He said, it is more than know. How? We give an example. Example this, I'll say, Pujama, can you go to this room? You said, Baba, I cannot go because it's very dark. There is no light. I said, okay, there is a switch. You switch on the light. So you switched on the light. I said, okay, Pujama, tell me what is there inside the room. You said, oh, there is a table is there, there's a bed is there, there's a, there's a phone is there, the fan is there. I said, okay, now you come out. So you switched off the light. I said, Pujama, are you there? What you will say?
Yeah.
You'll say, yes, of course I am there.
Yeah.
then it's what you utilize to know that you were there. Did you see yourself? Did you touch yourself? So that means you didn't utilize any of your 5 sense organs to know that you were there inside that room.
Mm-hmm.
So it reveals itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I need not to do anything, just I have to be in the awakening state and
Because you know that if this is not my body, mind, intellect, but I always feel that I exist. I am aware. That means we have to understand that existence and awareness is me. Because these scriptures will prove to us that why we are not this body, mind, and intellect. That's why that is in Taittiriya Upanishad, this is defined as Satyam Jnanam Anantam is Brahman. The other name of our higher nature is called Brahman. Satyam, existence, awareness, unlimited is Brahman. So some other time we'll discuss this, so you will have an idea what exactly is this.
Yeah, somewhat like this question was only coming into the mind that when we are not supposed to take our ownership of our actions or results, that is not because of us or something like that, then how we will come to know that who I am? And you
No,
beautifully
because once you have that knowledge, because that Satyam Jnanam Anantam is Brahman, when you need that, he's saying existence unlimited, awareness unlimited. Existence non-unlimited means everywhere it is existing. Everything in this world is existing. I'll give
exactly.
you just an example. One example we'll get, otherwise, because there are a lot of times it takes.
Yes.
See, this pain is existing.
Yes.
So this phone is existing. But is existence an integral part of this phone? If existence would have an integral part of this phone, it would have existed in the past, it is existing now, and it will exist in future. But it's not the case.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Because we know that it's created now and it's existing. After some time, it will not exist.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that that means it has borrowed its existence from somewhere. Look at the sugar. The sweetness is an integral part of the sugar. So wherever you take it, whenever you take it, whoever takes it, you will find the sugar is sweet because it's an inherent quality of sugar. Similarly, we find that whatever things are existing in this world, can we say it is an integral part of that particular product? Nothing. Because everything is coming, existing for some time, it's going away. Yes?
Yes.
That means it has borrowed existence, because there is a question of borrowing is also there. Sometimes we don't have a quality, I can borrow it. So when you see, when you are boiling a potato, okay, so potato becomes hot, but heat is not an integral quality of potato. So it borrowed from hot
Fire.
water.
Hot water, yes.
Hot water. From there it picked up the heat. But even the water, heat is not a quality of water also. It picked up from the saucepan. Heat is also not the inherent quality of saucepan. It picked up from the fire. So that means the saucepan, water, and the potato, they borrowed heat from where? From fire. Because fire had the original heat.
Exactly.
Similarly, whatever things were there, the tree is there, our house is there, the car is there, the air is there, the sun is there, the moon is there, all are existing. But we know that at that one point of time, they were not there. Even sun, moon, they come and they go. That means they have borrowed existence. That means where the original existence is coming. That means there is a sea of existence. Just imagine there is a sea of existence and things come, exist for some time, go away. It's like wave. Just imagine the sea and waves. So sea is there, a wave is formed, comes to the wave, appears for some time,
Yes.
it goes away. And what is wave is made of? Only water,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Correct.
So if from the wave you take the water out, what is left? If you in the wave you take out the water, only
Hmm.
name and form, there's nothing, no
Exactly.
substance. Similarly, when this world, whole world, just imagine, is a like sea of existence. A tree is existing. That means it has borrowed existence, is existing. Now you take the existence out from the tree, it will become non-existent.
Exactly.
So that means everything in this world has borrowed existence,
So
including our
similarly,
body and mind. And that
exactly.
existence is you.
Exactly. I understood. I understood.
Huh. So similarly, awareness. So some other time we'll discuss this. So that
I got it.
existence awareness unlimited is you. The other example you remember, this is gold and ornaments. All ornaments are made from gold, say. The bangle is there, necklace is there, ring is there. But it's made from gold. But from the ornaments, if you take the gold out, what is left? Only name and form. That will be
Exactly.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, if you take the existence out, this world is not there. And the Lord is saying, the scripture is saying, this existence, awareness, unlimited is Brahman. If
Mm-hmm.
that existence is me, can you imagine? And you have now what? You have limited yourself to this physical body, small body.
Mm-hmm.
You are unlimited existence. That means the sun has borrowed the existence. The moon has borrowed the existence. The space has borrowed existence. That means, can you imagine if that is you, Pujama, and you have now contracted yourself to a small, little individual? How can you be happy?
Exactly.
Because that is your nature. If my nature is to remain healthy, when I'm running temperature, I feel suffocated. We run to the doctor, we take medicine. And you are that unlimited existence, and you have now constricted yourself to this small, little individual. How can you remain happy or healthy? Not possible.
Understand.
This, once you realize it and start living that knowledge, identifying with that existence. If I am that existence, everything is in me. What this little money, this house, this relationship, this I need. Everything belongs to me. For the dreamer, what he needs from this dream world, because he is the creator of this dream world. And that's what this scripture is saying. You are the creator of this whole creation itself.
Mm.
What you did? Why you are
Baba,
crying? Yes.
I have a question. When we started talking before, then you were saying if you lose a lot of money, if you lose something, what happens? Awakening happen in our heart that okay, this materials doesn't matter in the world. It comes, it goes. So live
Yeah.
life with a detachment. So this is the whole meaning of our life to have a self-realization, realizing that nothing really matters. You have enough, and just be happy.
Whatever you have.
Knowing that you don't really own anything in the world. Now, if one individual, like for example, I have this realization and I choose, I don't feel this path is for me. I don't want to fake and earn and do. You can live still having.
No. 1 second.
Hmm.
He is not saying that you do not take money, you throw away, or if somebody comes and kills you, you don't defend yourself. No, he doesn't. Because the way you will take care of your vehicle, just imagine
Hmm.
a car, you have a car.
Hmm.
So you will, go clean it, take it to the garage, repair it, keep it in good state of repairs, and utilize it. Similarly, you take care of your body. Body needs a house, you need a house. Body needs money, it needs food. So whatever is there, but whatever is happening to my car is small car. It is it doesn't have a power. I cry. That's why he's saying it is not you. Why you are crying? Just utilize it to go from this place to that place. That's it. So utilize your body, mind to be in this world. But
what if
don't
still
say
there is
that, okay, because I
emptiness?
am not beautiful, my nose is, flat nose. So you crying, it's not necessary because this is not you. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, yeah.
Point I'm trying? Yes. Yeah.
But what if still it feels like, yeah, it is there, thank you, gratitude, whatever is there, I'm enjoying, but still there feels the emptiness where there is a void, and you feel I can do more, get more deep into
See,
these things.
see, there. Just imagine, you said void when you saying, because when from the point of view an individual, so you are saying, I will not take money, I will abandon this, I will not do this, I will not do that. That is a void. So that's what Buddhists said, because they concentrated from the individual. They went. They said the world is void. That's sunyam, sunyam, sunyam.
Hmm. Hmm.
But our is different. Our saying it, you are full. Already you are full. Because if the existence unlimited is you, there is nothing in this creation which is other than existence, because it becomes non-existence. That means the whole
Right.
creation is you. How can you say I am void? Are you getting it?
Yes.
If you look from individual point of view, if I am taking from you, Rachitama,
Yeah.
then I said, oh, I don't have money in the pretty little, and you are saying money is I need not do, so there is a void in my life. Yes, from the individual perspective when I'm looking at it. But what the scripture is saying, why you are running after the money? The whole world is yours. Are you getting
What?
it?
Yeah, I'm getting. But my point is, if, for example, every day we are meditating 2 hours, now I will feel,
No.
I don't know, I feel fulfilled if I sit for 4 hours or
Hmm.
5 hours. But we have a limitation of working, doing other things, or getting along with the life. So, what in that case? How should you approach life where your soul, in a way,
Oh,
is
because you are
craving?
not, because see, you are putting its body centric thoughts again.
Mm,
I can meditate for 2 hours. I can meditate. My body can. This is my limitation of my body. I'm not my body.
mm,
Go to the
yeah.
scriptures. What scripture is saying? You are not this body. The limitations of the body, limitations of the mind is not your limitations. You are that unlimited existence and awareness. So how come this you are saying the limitations? But that's what we do. The limitations of body, I take that is my limitation. What the scripture is saying, this is not your limitation. It's the limitation of your body.
Body.
It is the limitation of your car. The car you own can go only 250 kilometers per hour. Now you saw somebody else, Nehama is taking another car, he's 250 kilometers per hour. You said, oh, my car is a small car, 150 kilometers only. I want a 250 kilometers. So you cry. This is unnecessary because there's limitation in the car. This is not your limitation. That's it.
Yeah.
Similarly, what the scripture is saying, why you are thinking you are this pretty little small little body? The whole world is you. The creation is you. Just imagine the dreamer. Who has created the dream world? The dreamer. So as dreamer, he enjoys. But once he made himself a character in the dream. I was
Yes.
dreaming in this world. I am dreaming. Okay. I am going. I was flying, something like that. Now I find out Ajayanak is walking on the streets in Chicago. It's now minus 30 degrees. Now he's shivering. Okay. He's suffering because he doesn't have a proper clothes. So, who created this dream world? Ajay Naik,
Yes.
sleeping in Dubai. He is enjoying his creation. Who is suffering? The dream character. Ajay Naik as a character. Moment he made himself a character inside the dream world and walking in Chicago in minus 30 degrees, then he's shivering. He's in pain. Are you
Right.
getting it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So why that the scripture is saying, hey, why you are the dream character? You are the dreamer. You are the creator of this whole world. Wake up. to your real nature.
And what if you wake up to your real nature and the
Yes,
people
that is
who
what
are with you,
self-realization is. Yes.
yeah,
Then when you wake up,
but
when I
others who realize,
realized, yeah, that means every moment, now every moment I am body focused. I can meditate 2 hours. I need this food. I need organic food. I need that dress and this car. All these things all body centric. I am so and so. My spouse is so and so. I am the son or daughter of so and so. My children are this. It's all body centric. So what is saying? Once you have this jnanam that you are not this body, mind, intellect, you are that Satchidananda Swarupa. Shift your identity internally. Utilize this body mind, but then remember always that you are not this body mind intellect. It is an instrument, you are using it. That the limitations of these instruments are not your limitations.
Baba, if you become unlimited and accept yourself as an unlimited person, but if someone is married, someone has parents, someone has people behind who rely, what they should do in that? They can't leave the kids. And if someone
No.
realizes,
So see, then you can see. That's why we see that the child is, child is playing. She was hungry. Then what she did, she hold this, hair and pulling it. So it is paining. She is crying, but she doesn't know why she is crying. She is crying. So what you go? You go and take that hand out. So similarly, when you see the pain of others, you can see why they are suffering. The way you can help, or you can pray that they should have some knowledge. That's why the other day, I think yesterday, there was a talk of Guruji. He said, when I'm going, I look at the people outside, I see somebody smoking. So I know how harmful it is. So what I do, I pray. Lord, save him, give him some knowledge so he doesn't smoke. So similarly, when you understand this, to the extent you can help others, you can advise, or you can try to explain, or you try to see that he or she doesn't suffer, or if you can't do anything, just pray for them because you understand it. Why the child is crying? Because he is pulling his own hair. Now he's crying because he has done something wrong. He's now his karma follow. He is now suffering it. Help him to tide over it any
right.
way you can because you understand it.
Yes, yeah.
Then you don't go on blaming. Oh, because of him only he is suffering. No, nothing happened that because he or she must have done something past in the past, which the result is coming. Once he or she undergoes this, then he or she comes out of it.
Yes. Thank you, Baba.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, sorry, it's almost half an hour gone. Thank you. Let's close our eyes. Keep your spine straight. Calm your mind. See that you are aware of the house you are sitting now. The road outside is in your awareness. The whole city of Dubai and Muscat is in your awareness. The entire Middle East is in my awareness. The whole world, including space, the sun, moon, the stars, everything is in my awareness. The things I know not are also in my awareness that I am not aware of it. That means the whole creation is in my awareness. How can then you say that I am limited to your present body? Soak in this knowledge. This awareness is not a part, product, or property of this body. This is an independent entity which pervades and enlivens this body. When the time comes, it can just leave the body. That is when we die. If awareness would have been a part or product or property of the body, it can never leave the body, but it lives at the time of death. So awareness is not limited to the boundaries of this body. With the death of the body, awareness continues. I, as awareness, has no date of birth or date of death. I am eternal. But without body and mind, I, as awareness, cannot interact with this world. I can continue to exist as awareness, existence awareness, but for interacting with this world, we'll need a body and mind. So the limitations of this body and mind are not limitations of me. They belong to the body, let it stay with the body. Tyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. Existence, awareness, unlimited is Brahman, and that is me. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you all. I bow to you all.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you.